Consistency is often treated like a personality trait. Some people are consistent, others are not. That framing is misleading. Consistency is not something you possess. It is something your system produces. When people say they struggle with consistency, what they are usually describing is an unstable system. Consistency fails when the system surrounding behavior creates too much friction, irregular energy, unpredictable schedules, constant decision-making, competing demands. Each one adds resistance, and consistency has to fight through that resistance every day. That is not a trait problem. That is a system problem. This is why consistency appears effortless in some seasons of life and nearly impossible in others. The person did not change. The environment did. Stable systems make consistency automatic. They reduce the number of decisions required. They smooth energy fluctuations. They create predictable conditions. When conditions are predictable, behavior repeats. When conditions are chaotic, behavior breaks. This is why willpower-based consistency rarely lasts. Willpower can override instability for short periods, but it cannot compensate for it indefinitely. Eventually, the cost becomes too high. People interpret that collapse as personal failure. But what actually happened is that the system demanded more than the person could sustainably supply. Consistency is not maintained through force. It is maintained through design systems that support consistency, remove unnecessary friction before action is required. They do not ask the person to perform at a high level every day. They make the default behavior easier than the alternative. This is why habits stick in stable environments and disappear in unstable ones. Consistency is not about trying harder, it is about asking less of the person. When the system carries the load, behavior becomes reliable. Consistency is not a trait you develop, it is an outcome your system allows. If consistency feels fragile, the signal is not to push harder. The signal is to stabilize the system.